I first met Alex, he seemed like the perfect roommate, quiet, tidy, and shared my love for late-night horror movies. But the first night he moved in, I heard strange whispers echoing through the apartment. I chalked it up to thin walls, but when I mentioned the noises to Mrs. Hargrove, the elderly woman in 2B, she looked at me with wide, frightened eyes and whispered, "That place has been empty for years, dear." Her words sent a chill down my spine, but I dismissed it as the ramblings of an old woman. A week passed, and Alex's presence became increasingly unsettling. He rarely left his room during the day, and at night, I would catch glimpses of his shadow moving in ways that seemed unnatural. Determined to prove to myself that there was a logical explanation, I asked the building manager about the previous tenants. The manager furrowed his brow, insisting that nobody had lived in my apartment since the previous resident disappeared under mysterious circumstances 5 years ago. My heart raced as I recalled how Alex had smiled when he first introduced himself, not warmly, but with a sinister edge. The more I tried to unravel the mystery, the more bizarre things became. I found myself waking up at odd hours, drawn to the living room by the sound of a haunting melody played on a piano that we didn't own. Each time, Alex was there, sitting in the dark, his fingers dancing over invisible keys. He would pause and look at me, his eyes reflecting something ancient and malevolent. I realized then that Alex wasn't just a roommate, he was something else entirely, a lingering presence that claimed my apartment long before I ever arrived. Desperate for answers, I confronted Alex, demanding to know who, or what, he really was. His laughter echoed through the room, and the walls seemed to close in around us. "This has always been my home," he said, his voice distorting into a low, guttural growl. I backed away, feeling the cold grip of unseen hands on my shoulders. The last thing I remember before blacking out was Alex leaning in close, whispering, "Welcome to forever." When I awoke, I found myself alone in the empty apartment, the air heavy with the oppressive silence of a place that had never truly been mine.